That is a fun and funny intro. That took a couple of hours to make it was just a lot of fun. But let me get right to the topic for today. Today, I'm going to show how you can review the names and locations of the 50 states in just 5 minutes a week. Once you've gone through the process of spending, let's say, 3 hours learning the names and locations of the 50 states, you can quickly and easily review. And I'm going to get into that and show you how that works. We're going to go to clickandlearn.fun. As you know, that's the main website, clickandlearn.fun. When you click that URL, it brings you to this page. Now, I am logged in as a registered user. It's only $20, less than $20 a month, $20 a year, excuse me, for the entire system for a full year. And so since I'm registered, I have my access to my entire personal playground. We make learning fun, and that concept is through our entire system. The website is clickandlearn.fun. This area, all of this is your playground with many, many games you can play. I'm going to go right into a show how to quickly review the 50 states. I'm going to click this thumbnail, 50 states color. I'm going to switch to review mode, and I'm going to click multiplayer. I'm really going to work to get through this in 5 minutes.
Let's learn 50 states.
I'm going to turn off the volume, and I'm just going to jump right into it. I'm in review mode, so all 50 buttons are on the screen. We're going to go through this. We have a minute and 25 seconds to do this. Let's see if we can beat the clock. And in order to do this, you have to focus. You have to get rid of distractions. You have to really pay attention. So I'm going to go through this quickly. A minute and 25 seconds. That's 85 seconds. Let's see if I can beat it by 20 seconds. Alabama, Alaska, Arizona, Arkansas, California, Colorado, Connecticut, Delaware, Florida, Georgia, Hawaii, Idaho, Illinois, Indiana, Iowa, Kansas, Kentucky, Louisiana, Maine, Maryland, Massachusetts, Michigan, Minnesota, Mississippi, Missouri, Montana, Nebraska, Nevada, New Hampshire, New Jersey, New Mexico, New York, North Carolina, North Dakota, Ohio, Oklahoma, Oregon, Pennsylvania, Rhode Island, South Carolina, South Dakota, Tennessee, Texas, Utah, Vermont, what's it ask for? Utah, Vermont, Virginia, Washington, West Virginia, Wisconsin, and Wyoming. We beat the clock by 25 seconds, actually. So we did that in 60 seconds. That's 1 minute to review. Let's go into test mode. Is another way to review. We're going to go into test mode. I'm going to exit from this game, get right back into the same game. I click the thumbnail for the 50 states. I'm going to switch to test mode, and let's go back into multiplayer again. I'm in the looks like a red tractor. We're in and it says Bob completed 50 states. I completed that game in review mode, and let's see if we can complete that game in test mode. I'm going to click go. All the buttons are on the screen. The questions are in random order, and we're not racing the clock. But I do want to do this in about a minute, 2 minutes, because I have to look at the question each time. It asks for Vermont. I look at the question. Maine. It asks for New Hampshire. Wow, those are all three together. That is very rare. Hawaii, West Virginia, Maryland, Minnesota, Michigan, Illinois, Alaska, Tennessee, Utah, this would be Utah, Colorado, Idaho, North Carolina, Florida, Louisiana, Texas, Arkansas, New York, Pennsylvania, Kentucky, Georgia, Oregon, New Jersey, Virginia, Montana, South Dakota, Rhode Island, Wyoming, Connecticut, Wisconsin, Oklahoma, Alabama, Ohio, Indiana, Nevada, Delaware, California, Kansas, North Dakota, Washington, Arizona, Massachusetts, Missouri. So far we've answered 45. Mississippi, South Carolina, New Mexico, Iowa, and Nebraska. We got 100%. We reviewed in test mode, random order, and we scored 100%. That's another quick and easy way to review. I'm going to exit from that, and I'm going to show you how, or you can review with your entire class in just 50 seconds. You can play those games. You can run through in review mode or test mode. But if you're a teacher and your students have learned the 50 states, it only takes 50 seconds a day to review. Let's switch to this, and I want to show you how I, as a teacher, think that I would do it. For example, the class starts. The students have already, it doesn't even matter if it's social studies, if it's history, it's world history, geography, chemistry, or anything, wherever you have taught your students the 50 states. At the beginning of the class, you simply hold up the stopwatch and you say 50 states. And all of the class, let me pause this, and all of the class knows that when you hold this up and say 50 states, it's time for all of them to maybe stand and recite the 50 states in unison. So when they see you hold this up and they see you and you say 50 states, they follow you as you go through Alabama, Alaska, Arizona, Arkansas, California, Colorado, Connecticut, Delaware, Florida, Georgia, Hawaii, Idaho, Illinois, Indiana, Iowa, Kansas, Kentucky, Louisiana, Maine, Maryland, Massachusetts, Michigan, Minnesota, Mississippi, Missouri, Montana, Nebraska, Nevada, New Hampshire, New Jersey, New Mexico, New York, North Carolina, North Dakota, Ohio, Oklahoma, Oregon, Pennsylvania, Rhode Island, South Carolina, South Dakota, Tennessee, Texas, Utah, Vermont, Virginia, Washington, West Virginia, Wisconsin, Wyoming. And we could have done that slower. You as a teacher could have done that slower, but notice that took just 41 seconds to review your entire class as they recite in unison. Now, some may falter, some may have forgotten a few of it, but if you do that every day, they're going to fear the, let's say, lack of success if they don't keep up. So they can get in and play these games. They can play, they can recite, they can practice on their own with their own stopwatch. So that's how easy it is to review. Another method you can always use is just to print the blank maps that we have. blank maps in our system and have your students write the names, the first letter, A for Arizona, C for California, uh, G for Georgia, and so forth. And that's another quick and easy way to review. So you can review the 50 states in just 5 minutes a week by playing these games, or you can review with your entire class in 50 seconds a day. That's what I wanted to show you. I'm going to do the same thing for all of the other areas we have. You can review the countries of Southeast Asia in 31 seconds a day, or let's say 6 minutes a day by playing the game of Southeast Asian review mode and test mode, and then have your students recite in unison, have them write on the paper and so forth. But for now, that's how easy it is to review. One of these videos, I'm going to show how to review the 254 counties of Texas, and that's not just going to be 5 minutes. It's going to take about maybe 30 minutes. We'll see, but stay tuned for that. And as always, thank you for watching. I appreciate it.